so how many of you have golfed before? How many of you have embarrassed yourself golfing before? Okay, I'm here to help you so you don't embarrass yourself. Alright, so the basics first. You gotta dress nice out there. You don't want to go out in, I don't know, athletic shorts, Nike Elite socks, Jordans. You don't want to go out in that stuff. You want to go out with something like this. Girls, you can wear skirts, khaki capris, khaki shorts, whatever. Always have a nice polo. So then the clubs, there's usually 14 clubs. And this, yes, is counted as a club. For all you fellas out there that hit it in the water, you can scoop it out. And then, basic club, driver. Drive for show, putt for dough.
Freaking head on that thing is as big as your head.
Well, it does sound amazing when you hit it.
Jeez. And that cost how much?
Well, the original prices on it was $170.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's actually
But with the
affordable.
grip, it's $20, and the shaft is $15.
Cool.
And then, we got driver, we got woods, 3 and 5 woods, and then you have irons that can range from 2 iron to sand wedge or 4 iron to gap wedge, so it's just a variety of them. And then your wedges, you usually have sand wedge, pitching wedge, and I have a 64 degree. And then you have hybrids too. And then, of course, what you most likely need, putter, if you ever make it on the green. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the basic swing. Oh no, it's supposed to 7 here. Alright, so the basic swing, you want to have a good grip. Grip is going to look something like this. You want to have a nice cross there. Then you want to have your thumb straight, lined up. Make sure your knuckles are in line. You have knuckles in line. So. And then you want to have a good shoulderless stance. Like most sports, you're going to have an athletic stance. For a 7 iron, your ball's going to where you're going to want the ball is. So it goes driver, 3 wood, 5 wood, then 4 iron, 5 iron, 6, 7, so on. So it's just a line of where you want the club. And you always want to, alright, so then go. You want to move the upper body first. And you want to bring it back. And then you can move your hips back. You want to make a nice L right there. And when you come through, you want to go hips first. Ball through your hips.
You missed.
I'm just showing you that. Alright, so it's going to look something like this. Always make sure you follow through, that your hips are forward. Wherever your belt buckle is lined up, that's generally where your ball's going to go. So if you go like this, the ball's generally going to go that way. And then, there's a few things that you might not want to do if you want to play decent out there. I call this one the dinger swing. So, pretty much get up there and just like, alright, I got this, and like that. That's the dinger swing. So, dinger is pretty much what I got from Ken Murphy. Hitting a home run. And then, well, the next one, quite simple. Most of you have heard of it. A Happy Gilmore. So if you do that, you're most likely going to shank it like I just did. And there's one thing that is probably essential to the game. Chipping. Without chipping, you're most likely not going to land on the green unless you land it on the green from the punter and get some yards out. So it's the same grip. For chipping, I usually have a narrower stance. And then you're just going to have a nice relax. You're going to go back, straight through. Most of the time, you just move your upper body. And then, that's the hole. Alright, that's the hole.
You think if he's missing it on purpose. Bucket.
And you just wanna do that. Go straight back, straight through. On a nice narrow stance, good grip. And there's a thing called a flap shot. So that's like typically what Phil Mickelson does. He just comes back and just pops it up. 64 degree, 6 flat pretty much. You don't really need to angle yourself out like this. But always have this right there parallel to the hole. So it's going to look something like this.
You ever take a pelt with that baby?
What?
A pelt?
No.
Never?
Another essential, putting. This is probably the most essential thing with golf. So, what my grip looks like here is I just do an overlap. Some people go like this when they putt. You can see that. But I like to go like this. And then you always want to have your eyes over the ball. So you want to be over it. And you just want to go however far back you go, that's how far you go through.
You like that thick grip
Oh, back here.
or fat grip?
Yeah.
Really? What's the benefit of that?
It just gives you a lot more control. So what I usually do is, the hole is, let's just say it's right there. And got this ball I gotta hit here. That's what I'm looking for. I usually, you want to walk around, see the slope. Walk around this way, see the slope. I usually come back around the floor, front here, look at it this way, see if it's going down, up, try to get my speed or not. And usually there's a line on the ball, so I just take that line, go down, set up where I want to hit it. I have that line right in line with the hole. There's a line that I have to hit that. Something like that. And, alright, so then, oh yeah, for your putter, you think, where do you guys think it's going to be? Here? Where do you think the putter should be? Front of your stance. There you go. Well, on the front of your stance, because if you have it all the way back here, it's going to put backspin on it. You don't want backspin. So if you have it in front of your stance, it's not going to top it so where it like bounces into the ground. While it's in front of your stance, it should just be nice and smooth. Shouldn't do nothing. Shouldn't bounce the ball or whatnot. So, now I got the basics of golf.